Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also that bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is the thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in. If you enjoy the content that I make, and that I make so much of it, please take a second to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping True Ones get noticed on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking everyone in advance for that thumbs up. Okay guys, as I shared with you on the 2nd, when we were going through the choices and all the spoilers, as well as all the add-ons, which I love to be able to share with you when I've had the opportunity to try the product, to tell you my opinion of it. And I love that you guys share in the comments yours as well. That the PR package that the channel gets, because as you know, I pay for my own boxes through my personal account, which I did way before I had a channel, and I still continue to do so. I got the PR package finally. I saw tracking, but it wasn't moving, and I was able to, on the 2nd, after I did all of my information to you guys, have an opportunity to watch a couple of other girls that got their PR packages first. Because I'm a smaller channel, I don't know how it all works, but I like usually getting the PR package before the choice day so that I'm able to help make my decisions easier as well as yours. But I took a sneak peek, and sometimes we all get the same PR packages and sometimes we get different items. But it looks like, based on just the couple that I watched, we probably got a lot of the same items. So based on that information, I didn't choose a couple of items in my add-ons, knowing that they could possibly be in the box. And I was keeping my fingers crossed that it would show up prior to the 3rd, which is the end of the first round of choice. But we always have the opportunity during second chances to get what we didn't choose for ourselves on add-ons. So I had the opportunity I budgeted myself for the add-ons, which I'm sure a lot of us do, and I was able to get a lot of stuff, including that free gift. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to share that with you when those come in. But when this huge box arrives, this is the PR package that we get on the channel from IPSY. And they had a couple of things in here that sometimes they put in to the PR packages that aren't even an option in the original boxes that we get. So I will share those with you at the end. However, there's a couple things here that would have been my choices in add-ons or my choices altogether. So I'm happy that they are in here, so I'll be able to share them and swatch them with you guys too. But also, one of my items in here was my choice item, because that if I was going to get a duplicate, I was going to be fine with that. So the theme this month is really great. It's called Show Your Colors. And what's great about this month is we had the opportunity to spoil a lot of the bags. And there's going to be 3 versions of this bag. There's going to be this one, another color, as well as a purple, a pink and a purple. So they all have this perforation in here. And then on the top of the zipper, they really incorporated all the colors, including in the other bag, of the 3 themed colors of the bag, which is so beautiful. We have the yellow, we have the pink, and we have the purple in the zipper. But on this bag, which is the Glam Bag, this one here comes with these cutest decals on the toggles. So on this one, and they're all different based on the spoilers that we saw, but this one is like one of those orange sizes. So really, really excited about this. I love getting these bags. And as I tell you all the time, the only area that the name is IPSY is on here is on the back of the toggle. This is the $13 a month bag. This is where I tell everyone to start, because this is where I started. I always try to share with you based on my experience. And what I love about this is IPSY, from my understanding, is one of the best deals out there, and they were one of the originators to get us into subscription boxes. This has 5 deluxe sample sizes plus the bag. The bag is never in the count, and a lot of times they'll slide in a full size instead of it being 5 deluxe sample sizes. But you also get to choose one item in here. And my choice item that I chose for me in my bag that I paid for was this item. This was a spoiler that they've been spoiling for a couple of months now. And I am so excited to have the opportunity to get my hands on this, because I get so many bags, and I had a huge stash way before I started getting subscription boxes, because I'm a girl that loves makeup and skincare and fashion and jewelry and all of that. So when I moved to the USA and I had the opportunity to get the subscription boxes, because I wasn't traveling the world in my business and all of that, it gave me an opportunity to sit down, relax, and be pleasantly surprised every month with what the options were going to be of what we can choose. So when things are an item that is getting so much buzz, I'm hoping, and it has always happened for me, that either BoxyCharm or IPSY or a couple of the other boxes that I get introduce me to them. So I do my best to, unless there's a fantastic sale out there, to wait for it to arrive within the choices of the boxes. So when I saw this Milk Makeup Primer that has been so out there for over a year right now, this is what started the whole gripping primers. And when e.l.f. Cosmetics starts duping some of the higher end brands like this Milk Makeup Primer, you know that this is on trend. However, with that said, they now that I got this one, Milk just introduced one that I think would be more geared towards me, which has a matte primer to it. And the few people that I've watched that just got this new launch product, they're loving it as well. So this to me is more geared towards the complexions that are either combo, which is what I am, going more towards dry, where the one that they just came out with, I think would be more geared towards the ones that are oilier to combo. So I think I'll be able to enjoy both, but this one I could not wait to get my hands on. So this is what started that whole, in my understanding, the gripping primers. Just based on the information that I have heard and read, that is what it is about. So this is what this primer looks like here. And I haven't used it yet because my makeup was already on. The only thing I did not do until the box arrived was my eyes, so that I would be able to play with the palette that is in here. But I thought this would feel a lot stickier. It just feels very hydrating to the skin. So excited, like I said, with PR, you never know what you're going to get in the box, and this was one that I made sure to choose for myself. I was on the fence between this one and the Tatcha Overnight Cream, so I ended up choosing the Overnight Cream in my add-ons, but this is one that I could not wait to get my hands on, so really excited to get that one here. They also, when they put this box together, there's no information, and there's also, you're really not sure what belongs in what. So this is based on what I think would be in this bag, but if you differ with my opinion, please make sure to share it in the comments down below, because with True Wants, what we do is we share with each other. The next item in here is from this brand called Bad Habit, and what it says on here, it's crossed out actually, so this is really very good marketing. It says you can't wash away those 2 a.m. texts, but you should still wash your face. And that is what this item is here. I'm not familiar with this Bad Habit brand, but this is a cleanser, and it says Wake Things Up, Matcha and Mint. And they're saying this is a good morning cleanser. So what I did was I try my best to set up everything prior to sitting down so I could take a picture for my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, you're missing out. Because last night I did my tower and I was able to put that, and then I do my entire month at the month end. Throughout the following month, which is this month, you will see all the boxes that we opened up on the channel, and then we try to get it all organized. So I really hope that you follow me there. And again, my name on Instagram is TrueWants with the number 2. So what I do is I open up everything, take a picture for Instagram, and then I place everything on the table here so that when I'm ready to film, we can play. And I do try to remove as much as I can the safety shields, but I try to leave a little bit on so I could remember which ones had them and which one didn't. So this one has a safety seal, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand so we can know about this, because I know nothing about this brand. And whoops, and the few of the other girls that I saw open this, none of them that I watched opened it to test it. And to me, if we're lucky enough to get PR, to me, that is what it's all about, is being able to open the products, swatch them, play with them, so that we can help each other make the decisions of the items. So that's why I think it's such a luxury to be able not only to get PR, but to watch people who get PR. This really smells extremely minty. So this will definitely be revigorating first thing in the morning to be able to put this on. So excited to have the opportunity to try this guy here. The next item is one that I should have brought it out from my stash. This one here is a fantastic mascara. Tarte makes really, really great mascaras. And what I tell you all the time when we're shopping in the add-ons and any sales that are going on, what is fantastic that IPSY does is they either get these sizes, which are a little bit smaller than the deluxe sample sizes you would see at Sephora, but sometimes we get those mini sizes in IPSY as well, because I used to always test mascaras by buying those $20, $30 mascaras in the mini sizes, which are usually $10 to $15 in the Sephora world. But in our IPSY world, we're able to pick these up usually in the $350 section, if not be able to choose it for ourselves in our choice item in the Glam Bag. But what I love about it is the brushes inside these middle guys are always the same size that's in the full size as well as the formula. So you're really getting everything you would, except for it being a larger mascara. So you're able to test everything out. And then when you fall in love with a mascara, you will be able to wait for it to go on sale, or be able to choose it when it ends up being a plus item. So this has those spiky bristles. It also has this fantastic little bristles that are on the top, and I'm really hoping the camera is picking everything up. So you're able to really just glide it over the bottom lashes to get the right amount of mascara on there. And with these type of bristles, when they're these rubber type of bristles, you can go really deep down, and they usually give you a lot of length. And that is what I find with this mascara. But I enjoy all of Tarte mascaras, and the Maneater is a good one as well. The next item we got in here is from Dew of the Gods. This one is called, it is their mini. It is a frozen iced rose body scrub. And everything about this Dew of the Gods, their whole concept is that it is blessed by Buddhist monks to inspire. And this, they did this beautiful decoration on here to help celebrate within Pride Month. They also have a Dew of the Gods 20% off exclusive coupon that is here on the back of the packaging. I think I got this in a larger one, and I ended up gifting it. So this one I'm going to try to open so that we can at least see what this one is all about. Because from what I saw, is one other person who received this that didn't open it said, and I'm hoping I can, said that what they understood and what they read about it on the back of the packaging is you can use this as a dry scrub, or you can use this as when you're in the shower or in the tub. So this is what it looks like inside. I'm going to take a little bit out. It definitely has a bit of moisture to it. I know some people that got something in a jar that was either a lip scrub. It didn't seem to have a lot of liquid to it, but this one does, and it also has a resealable seal. But what they also mentioned, like I said, you can use this as a hand scrub as well. So years ago, my hairdresser came out with a product very similar to this, and it was fantastic. And I bought it every month when I went in for like my treatments and things like that. And it made such a difference to my skin. With the hands, it is so nice to exfoliate everything. And usually when I exfoliate my face, whatever's left over, I definitely put on my hands. But when you can use a scrub that is specifically formulated for the hands or for the body, it is absolutely fantastic. Make sure not to use these on your face because the granules are a little bit too rough, but for the body it is perfect. And it has such a beautiful fruity type of scent to it. Really excited to have the opportunity to use this. So excited that it has a reseal so that you're able to use the little bit that you want, or you can use the whole package if you're in the shower. The next item that was in here is, like I said at the beginning, sometimes we get a full size, and the full size item that we usually can happen to get is a brush. And this is also something that I always say when we're going through the add-ons to grab it, because to get a brush for $3 or now $3.50 because the add-ons went up, they're absolutely a win. And this is from the brand called RUCE, and this is a very high-end brush. And for a while, I was getting it in a lot of my boxes, and so I was giving it away a lot. And then finally, I said, I don't think I ever kept it for myself. So the next round that I got, I kept it for myself, and I started to use them. And these are really, really nice brushes. So if you have the opportunity to play, or you have the opportunity to get them if they're not in your boxes for $3.50, I think these are brushes that I would recommend. And this is what this one looks like here. This is a small dome. So these are great for putting the shadows on your lid, as well as this type of, when it's small like this, especially with my small eyes, I use this for shimmer shades. And this is also great if you want to just put it where you have concealer in small areas that you want to get into, like the corner of your eyes, around your nose, things like that. So this style brush is absolutely fantastic. And usually this standard type of brush is usually not this small. So this is really an absolute treat to get in here. So I think that is everything that is in my Glam Bag. I'm just going to wipe my hand so that we'll be able to do some other swatches, some of the goodies that we got in the Plus. So with the Plus, this is still an under $30 bag. I think it is around $28. It always comes with one of these little sacks. I use these for so many things. I use these for hair accessories. I use these for my sheet masks. I use these to separate lip balms from my sunscreen products. I use them for everything. And the fact that they're always different designs is such a treat. So this month it has the popsicles, but what they did, which we saw when we did the first bag, is they incorporated all the colors of the theme this month. So we have the purple, we have the red, and we have the yellow, which I think is so thoughtful. And then this, like I said, is completely a bag that feels very soft to the touch. It is almost like a pillowcase type of material. And then, like I said, it is so well made and it holds so much. It's so much larger than you would think to put certain items in here, and you can really fill it to the rim. And the name IPSY is on the tag on the little side here. All right, now let's get into what the good stuff is. Starting with the first item that for me is something that years ago when the Beauty Blender came out with the small little blenders like this, I immediately thought, what a great idea. And I grabbed it because I was really a Beauty Blender girl from the get-go. So it was like the whole new concept of it. However, with that said, these are nice to have if you've never tried them before. But for me, I felt I never went for it. So which means that if I don't use something, or if I have it out on my counter and it just stays there and I never gravitate to say, oh, that's what I should use. That's what I feel about these mini sponges. I find that the concept is great, that you figure if you're only doing a small area, then this is what you would use it for. But I find the way the sponges are now, where you have these small little tips, I'm able to use every part of a sponge, from the bum to the side that has the area that has an angle, to the side that has the small little to get into the crevices. But if you're a girl that doesn't wear a full face of makeup and you just need to put concealer on, or you just need to touch up in small areas, then this is a great concept. And like I said, there's so many in here, and I love that it is the June theme with all the color. So that is the first item that is in here. The next item that is in here is from Dr. Brandt, and this is their triple antioxidant face cream. This is a product that I have used before and really enjoyed. I find the Dr. Brandt line is such a treat to be able to get in an IPSY box, because these creams usually start like at $50 and go up. So that is what is really exciting about these. And this had a safety seal, so I just pulled back a little bit, and I will put a little bit on this hand here because we're going to do some swatching of the palette that is in here. So this is what it looks like here. There is no scent to this, and I find a lot of Dr. Brandt products do not have a scent, which is really great because some people are sensitive to scent, someone like me, because if a scent is too strong and I'm a migraine sufferer, it can trigger. So I always love this, but these are lightweight lotions that are so great, and they penetrate into the skin so quickly. It is such a treat. But like I said, everything that I've tried from Dr. Brandt has been an absolute win, and I love so much that it is in the IPSY boxes. So that is this item here. The next one was one that we got a sneak peek about, and it is a new brand, and to me, and it is a new brand to IPSY. So this, I'm really excited was in this box, because this wasn't one of my choices, and I was hoping it was going to be. This is from Dr. Zenovia. They're saying it is a hormonal dermatology. They're saying this is a hyaluronic acid as well as a peptide serum that will firm, nourish, and plump, as well as tone our skin. So it comes in the full retail box. And then this is what this item looks like here. I didn't even prime this, so we'll just have to give this a sec to come out. Oh, it came up pretty quickly. And that is what it looks like there. So it is a serum. It's runny, but it's not running like water. So if you do the essences like I do, you would do your essence first, and then you would do this serum next. Hyaluronic acid, if you don't do essences, you should do as your next step anyways, because it usually is a lightweight serum. And that is what that looks like here. And again, there is no scent on this product at all. But from what I read about this brand, I am so excited to have the opportunity to try it. So excited about this being in the box. So now I'm just gonna wipe my hands, because now we're getting into the fun stuff. So now we have from Belle Argent, and this came in the add-ons for me because I didn't get this as an option. And it was through my sneak peeks that I saw that it was the potential that I was going to get this, because if I didn't, I definitely would have purchased this in the second chances. This is a tinted lip balm, and I've had an opportunity to try a lot from this brand because of IPSY's bags and boxes that I get, and their products are really good, but their packaging is over the top. They have this very art deco type of packaging to it. And this is a new one to me, because before I tried their lipsticks. This is their lip balm. And for me, in my add-ons, there were two color choices. The one that I have here now, as well as a darker one. And this one is called Wednesday Pink. And this is the gorgeous packaging that is on here. Like I said, their packaging is over the top. It is so beautiful. You'll pull this out of your purse and everyone will ask you, what is that? So you pull this out. It is a square tube with the round inside. This is a lip balm, but when I was doing my makeup, when I had to do my eye makeup, I put this on first, and this gave my lips such a beautiful pink tone to it. I'm gonna do it a few times so it can come up on the camera. And as I always do, I do one swipe and then I do one that's a little bit more, so you can see both. But on this one, it really is very close, that as much as you put on, this is the type of color that you're gonna get from this product. But when you put this on your lips, it makes your lips look healthy, and it's not glossy. It's not as drying as a balm. It really is a mixture. It's a hybrid in between those two. And I'm telling you, my lips stayed hydrated all through the makeup. And when I went to put my lipstick on, it's not like I felt like I have a gloss or a lip oil on that I had to wipe it off to put my lipstick on. I was able to put my lipstick on right over this. So this, if you get this in your box, I think you're going to love it. And if you didn't, and you see this in future add-ons, I think this one is an absolute win. And then the final item, which would have ended up being a pick if I didn't see that there was an opportunity, like I said, that this was going to show up in the PR box, is from Ciate London. And I enjoy Ciate London, and I've been very lucky in a lot of my other boxes, and I've had the opportunity in a lot of my giveaways to give away, because once I get a palette, if I get a duplicate, that was how I used to start my giveaways. And then this one is from Ciate London, their Edit palette. They have a bunch of palettes that I have that I'm enjoying so much, but I'm also enjoying their 9-pound palettes. And there's a spoiler in one of the other boxes that I get on my channel that's also going to have a palette from this brand that is completely different than the one that we received here. And this one I thought was going to be more geared towards fall because of the word cranberry. However, this has a full mirror in here, and it also has a safety shield. I'm going to swatch everything, but I also did my eyes today in this, and I'm going to share with you everything that I did. And usually through my glasses, a lot of you tell me you can see all what I've done, but I will definitely explain to you when I swatch this, everything that I did on my eyes. And I tried to use as much as I could in here. And there were a couple that I didn't because I wanted to swatch them for the first time with you guys. The one that here that looks so interesting, I did not play with. So starting with, and I'll go in the order here that to swatch and show you for the top 3, that is what those look like here. And then I'm going to have a wet cloth and a dry cloth right beside me. I'm going to swatch the middle 3 and then the bottom 3, and then I will show you what I ended up doing on my eyes. So that is what this looks like here. And there was no fallout on my face. However, when this one's a little bit different. There's 2 on the bottom. These 2 are really, really unique, as well as the top one on top here. I'm going to swatch them separately as well because I felt it. And usually I don't get to play with the products prior to filming. So I get to swatch with you guys here because I try to swatch as much as I can on my channel. And by doing that, I'm able to know how to play with the product. But this time I played with the product before swatching, and I realized it's always better to swatch first. So this, what I ended up putting on my eyes, and then I'm going to explain a little bit more. So this I used as my overall lid. Then I used, this one here I used on my overall lid. Then in the middle here, I used this as my transition shade. And when you have small eyes, my little trick that I do is I go above my crease line. So I'm able to almost give the illusion that my eyes are larger. And that is what I did here. And then instead of doing the corner of my eye with this guy, I ended up doing with this beautiful, beautiful cranberry color. It is so stunning on, I was shocked. And then after that, I decided I would put this one in the center of my eye. I did this little guy in my corner of my eye. So I pretty much used everything in this palette. And then at the end, I realized I'm going to use it all. So I darkened up a little bit of my outer corner with this, and then I ended up lining my eyes with the darker one. So when I can use everything in a palette, to me, that makes a palette an absolute win and a standalone that I would purchase outside of getting it in a box, and that is what I feel about this. However, with these products here, these two on the bottom, they feel like a cream formula more so than just a shimmer shade. So the only shade that I didn't use here, I think, was this middle one here. Absolutely an absolute win. Like I said, there's something beautiful, but when they go on, they feel like a powder. So when something looks like a cream and performs like that, it is so unique. So that's what's fun about getting palettes in boxes, is you're able to play with all these different formulas, colors, everything like that. So that is everything that I got in the boxes. Now let me show you the couple of items that they added in here. So the first one being Refreshments. This is something that now you can also get on BoxyCharm. They started this off as a subscription that when you sign up for this, you get usually this item for free, which is the razor with a couple of blades. This is something that I use. I got this really early on when Refreshments first came out, and this is what this one looked like in the original. When I saw the other girls open up their boxes, and I should have opened this one up here, it looked completely different. So I went looking for mine to see what mine would look like. And let me see if I can open this. Okay. So yeah, it's completely different. So it's heavier. And I think the this one came with like a suction cup that you can put it on your wall. I have this one because I have two of them. I have one in my shower and one near my tub. This is something that is so beautiful. I am really impressed with the blades. This is one that has almost like a men's razor that has like the 5 or 6 blades in it. It also has that safety around it, so you do not end up having that. Years ago, if you were the type that bought blades like that were disposable, you sometimes nicked. To me, I haven't had any problems at all like that at all with this, and I think it's based on the design. But I wanted to show the difference of the actual, because the blades to me look very similar, and you get 2 replacements in here. And what's great about this with the refreshment system, if you sign up for it, the whole concept of Refreshments, it's a replenishment. It's based on products that you would need to replenish. So it has deodorant, it has the facial wipes, it has all products like that, including the razor. So when you get the first one, which I think this whole kit is only like $11 or so, you could then just buy the replacement blades when you need to. But in this package, you also get the replacement blades, 2 of them in here. But this is the difference between this. So this feels just as substantial as the original, but it is just sleeker. It's got the rose gold and the pink to it, where the first one came out was the purple and the green. This also feels like it has a component in here, and I should have tried to open all this up prior to, I apologize for that. Has the component to put on. It has a sticky on the back and this on the front, so that it has a metallic way of being able to put it together. What a great upgrade to the original. So this is definitely something that I wanted to make sure to share with you guys, because I didn't know that they upgraded the product with this magnet, which I think would be so much easier to put on the wall in the shower. So really think that that is an amazing upgrade from the original, which I'm enjoying, but the actual blades look very similar. So you'll still get that fantastic shave, but the handle is really unique and different now. So that is in Refreshments. And like I said, now you can get it, if you look on the top, you can get it from IPSY as well as from BoxyCharm, because IPSY does own BoxyCharm. And then the other item that they put in here, which is this item here, and this is just sometimes they do for the packages that come with PR. This is what they're calling the Pixie Light. From what I saw the other girls did, they had it on their phone where they put it on and it gave them almost like that ring light effect. So I will definitely play with it and see what that's all about. But that is the other item that was gifted in the box here. So that's everything that I have to show for what they sent over. As you know, if you haven't seen what my items were, you can definitely check yesterday's video out where I shared all the choice items, because I do that way before I choose for myself. I start filming as soon as it becomes live so I can show you everything. And then after I finish filming is when I go in and start making my choices. And thank you to everybody who takes the time not only to watch, but to write in the comments to me, because that's my lifeline to you guys. And you share with me what you have had the opportunity to see on other channels, as well as what you're choosing or the products you're liking or not liking or things like that. So I always enjoy so much being able to have this platform to be able to share with you guys, but I enjoy so much that this platform enables me to learn so much from you guys as well. So please share with me in the comments down below if any of these items are ones that were part of your choices, or if you ended up choosing any of these items in your add-ons. I would love to know that as well. As always, I appreciate so much when you guys take any time out of your day that you choose to spend it with me here, so thank you. But also during this time, it is really important that everybody, please, continue to stay safe and well. There's a lot going on in the world that I cannot understand or comprehend, but I take this time to sit down here and put myself into a world of enjoyment, things that bring me happiness, and I hope that it does the same for you. Take care, everybody. Stay well, and I'll see you all again soon in my next video. Bye for now.